Let's just dive into Genesis chapter 10. This is the account of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's sons, who themselves had sons after the flood. The sons of Japheth: Gomer, Magog, Medan, Javan, Tubal, Mishka, and Tiras. The sons of Gomer: Ashkenaz, Rephath, and Togarmah. The sons of Javan: Elijah, Tarisha, the Kittites, and the Rudanites. From these, the Mormonite people spread out into their territories by their clans, within their nations, each with its own language. The sons of Ham: Cush, Egypt, Put, and Canaan. The son of Cush: Sheba, Havilah, Sabbath, Ramah, and Sabbakat. The son of Ramah: Sheba and Dinad. Cush was the father of Normad, who became a mighty warrior on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. That is why it is said, like Norman, a mighty hunter before the Lord. The first center of his kingdom were Babylon, Uruk, Adir, and Kalish in Shinar. From that land he went to Ashura, where he built Naiv, Rebath, Kal, and Rezin, which is between Now and Kala, which is the great city. Egypt was the father of the Ludus of Moronites, Lebanites, Napolites, Partherites, Cushanites, from whom the Philistines came, and Captors. Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, and of the Hittite, Jebusites, Ammonites, Gershonites, Havanites, Archasites, Sinatites, Arvadites, Zemarites, and Harmathazites. Later, the Canaanite clans scattered, and the borders of Canaan reached from Sidon toward Gur as far as Gaza, and then toward Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zebulun, as far as Lash. These are the sons of Ham by their clans and languages in their territories and nations. Sons were also born to Shem, whose older brother was Japheth. Shem was the ancestor of all the sons of Eber. The son of Shem: Elm, Asher, Praxta, Lud, and Aram. The son of Aram: Uz, Hul, Gether, and Mishka. Prax was the father of Shel, and Shelah the father of Eber. Two sons were born. One was named Pegul, because in his time the earth was divided. His brother was named Jochebed. Jochebed was the father of Almon, Shaphan, Hazmorvith, Jerem, Harnam, Uz, Dakla, Ob, Abil, Sheba, Orpha, Havilah, and Jacob. All these were the sons of Jacqueline. The regions where they lived stretched from Misha toward Shepher in the eastern hill country. These are the sons of Shem by their clans and languages in their territories and nations. These are the clans of Noah's sons according to their lines of descendants within their nations. From these nations spread out over the earth after the flood. We'll be back with Genesis chapter 11 tomorrow. I encourage you to go get into your Bible and look at these names for yourself. I'm not a professional, and I know I didn't say them right. Or, maybe if you're interested, Google them or watch a YouTube video of the correct pronunciation. I just do the best I can because the names tell you the storyline of, it helps you keep track of who's who and, follow along better. But at the end of the day, it's not about the names. It's about the overall picture and who Jesus and God is and what Jesus did for us and what God sacrificed. God sacrificed His Son for us so that we could have everlasting life if we chose Him. So and really, the Bible has a lot of ins and outs. Some things are not so glorious, but if you get the overall picture, you'll see that this is the greatest love story ever. Because as a mom, I don't think, or I know I couldn't sacrifice one of my children. Not only that, but if I was Jesus, like, there's no way I could have stayed on the cross like he did. But they did all of that for us, and we are nothing, you know? Without them, we would be nothing. We would have nothing. So I encourage everybody to get into their Bible. Even if you're like me and you can't really pronounce these things, it's still a good thing to do, especially when you don't feel like doing it. Because let me tell you, it's been a day for me, and I didn't feel like doing this today, but I still did because God shows up and shows out for me constantly. So I encourage you to get into your Bible, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.